Capcom invited us to check out several of its upcoming games coming out in the next year or so. Sure, we played around with Street Fighter VI's first crossover character, Terry Bogard, and its new modes, but come on. I wanted to see how Monster Hunter Wilds was shaping up and whether Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is as good as I remember. As for point number 2, hell yeah, MVC still slaps harder than Wolverine's backhand. Capcom is bringing all its classic crossover fighting games back from the dead, and first on the list is Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Gotta take a breath with that one. The game is sporting 6 classic fighting games ranging from X-Men Children of the Atom through the first 2 Marvel vs. Capcom games. There's also the 1993 Punisher beat-em-up, though I didn't have the chance to play it in my demo. The re-release is easily some of the most fun I've had with fighting games in a long while. The slower-paced early Marvel fighters are still full of crazy combos and abilities you won't find in today's ultra-competitive fighting game landscape. You won't forget the first time you learned Psylocke can mirror her character across the screen. But the prime experience is still Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's as manic a game as I remember from my college days, playing on a solitary arcade cabinet shoved in the corner of my local retro games shop. The games maintain the square aspect ratio of the original titles, and there's a setting you can enable to replicate the scan lines on older CRT TVs. Then we come to Monster Hunter Wilds. It's a game series that really came into focus with 2018's Monster Hunter Worlds. So, what's different this time around? Now you're rolling around on a half-bird, half-dinosaur creature. Oh, and you can throw large dung at giant beasties. The entire idea this time around, as you track and slay monsters throughout the new world map called the Forbidden Lands, is you're supposed to be able to do it with friends or by your lonesome. Now, you can call on a group of NPCs to fight alongside you. No, it will never be as good as a group with various weapons, but misanthropes can survive it alone better than before. There's a new focus on hordes monsters, which is where the poop comes in. It scatters the monsters and allows you to hone in on the alpha during a hunt. There's countless other improvements and changes, especially for the differences in which ways weapons handle and combo. And hell, just check out those lightning effects. I'm just curious to see how varied the environments are. Everything in my demo felt very late 2000s era, dusty and brown. The story, as to be expected, didn't seem like it would have unexpected twists or turns, nor characters that felt really worthy of attention. But the game is still a whole lot of fun for those extended hunts, tracking and rolling and slicing and dicing up your prey. Monster Hunter Wilds should arrive sometime in 2025. As for Marvel vs. Capcom, the game should launch on Steam, PS4, and Switch September 12th. The physical edition is slated for November 22nd.